It's 2K Sports broadcasting from Portland, Oregon as the Trailblazers take it to the hardwood. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a loss to Atlanta at Phillips Arena. And guys, they were in that one to the very end. They just couldn't put it together in the last few minutes. They lost by just 2 points.
Hey guys, they were really plagued by foul trouble in that. Forced them into some makeshift lineups late in the game.
And Steve, the frustrating part for me in that situation is you can defend without fouling. Just move your feet and don't use your hand.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Fry, he's in at the point. Ariza the 3 and Jones the 4. Harden out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Jones. And the shot is good. Jones has got the first points of the night for the Rockets.
Hey guys, so much emotion is going to be going through his head in this one. Playing in your hometown can be a little nerve-wracking for some players, but normally after the first few possessions, you settle down and you just play your game. But no doubt he's going to notice that cheering section of friends and family he's got up in the stands.
Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
I got to get going. Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he really competed defensively, too, Kevin. 3 steals.
And he recovers it.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Fry with the ball. Pass to Jones. The dish to Fry. It's Harden with the drive. Aldridge with the block. Lillard left side. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Terry Stotts had a few moments to share with me. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, Doris. Steve, Clark, your thoughts on their defensive focus here?
Well, it's the right strategy, Kevin.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
It's not possible what we just Clark is having.
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible.
Possible.
Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Ariza dishes to Fry. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Fry.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Now here's McCollum. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. And the basket by Lillard.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Harden outside. Ariza outside. Out left to the wing. From 18 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Kane, guarded by Harden. Cage passes to Batum. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Rockets, number 1.
You know, Kevin, they were absolutely fantastic last year. I mean, they demanded respect from behind the arc all year long. Very consistent and very disciplined in their shot selection. They knew exactly how to move the defense and move themselves to get quality looks from behind the three-point line.
Fry, good.
Chance to check out C.J. McCollum here, how he performed last season. He put up about 8 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes finding points a lot easier.
Well, Steve, you know, things can get stagnant without offense coming off the bench. And he always can supply some shooting.
It's hauled in by Fry. And with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pop.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Lillard outside. To the left wing. Back to Aldridge. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day.
And Fry kicks to Ariza. Feeds it to Fry. Back to Ariza. He dishes it to Fry. 6 on the shot clock. Ariza passes to Fry. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And in last year's season series, things did not go their way.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Kicks to McCollum. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And both teams really in the upper echelon of the conference. It's an important matchup this year.
Well, Kevin, they're battling for supremacy in the conference. There's going to be some heated battles between these top-tier teams.
Both teams will make substitutions. Puts it up, off the inbound, connects, the jumper drops. Turner's got his first 2 points.
You can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Fry.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
That's good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
A chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. First in opponent field goal percentage, second in free throw percentage, and they were in the top 10 in opponents' points per game.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team number 1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Here's Harden. The rebound by Turner.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
The feed to Brooks. They get a hand on it. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Fry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 10 points for the Wizards.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Here's Lopez. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lopez over to help. Now here's Brooks, guarded closely. Scott dishes to Brooks. Outside for Batum. Back to Brooks. Here's Scott, and it is good at the post. And so the second quarter just getting set to start. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So on the floor for Houston, Fry, he's in at point guard. Eunice out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Andrew Nichols. Here's Turner. Misses, and he wants that one back.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Warriors had a huge game. He finished with 30 points, and he was a thief out there as well, adding a hefty amount of steals to his total. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable. You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding, so important in a tight game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Got to find something, you're right. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Covington. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Well, a chance to check out Damian Lillard here. Coming off an excellent last season, put up about 24 points per game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. So much of what this team does on offense comes from him.
Exactly. I mean, he's their leading scorer, and a lot of the possessions run through him.
Fry with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Here's Dedmon. Breaks it off the glass. Dedmon's got his first points of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. The one thing he doesn't want is for their offense to get sluggish. He said, take what the defense gives you. Don't hesitate to let those shots fly. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Down low, here's Cage, rejected by Fry. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Jones checked in for Houston. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Now, here's Fry. Covered by Lillard. Dedmon. This game is going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And frustrated Steve is over.
No, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Jones with the screen on Lillard. To the middle. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And so Jones nails both of them. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Poked loose and stolen by Fry. Fires from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. 5 points in the game. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Lillard gets to McCullough. Back to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Lillard's got 9 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Sherman. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Trailblazers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Aldridge against Jones. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from LaMarcus Aldridge. Houston's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. 14 feet away. Here's Jones. And finally, that one's good. Jones has got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. With as many points as they've got in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And it's Turner off the drive. Puts it up from 15. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Fry with the ball. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Golden State.
And Kevin, he was amazing defensively as well. I mean, he was racking up steals left and right.
Nice ops and determination that time. Hard to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce. Right there, an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a pass to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
And the Rockets making a change here. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. You look at Fry, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Yeah, he had a terrific year last year, consistent, and ended up being one of the best scorers in the league.
Goes up.
Touchdown! Oh, that was wicked! I know exactly what that was. That was a throwdown.
And how? Stand aside when this man's coming through.
I like it.
That's all you can do. Really, no stopping him when he gets that angle.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Turner. He feeds it to Aldridge. Lets it go from 14. And that's good for 2. Aldridge has got 6.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Fry passes to McDaniel. Tuck to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Fades back. Tries again. Here's Cage.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Leaves it is just to Fry. Here's Harden on the wing. Puts it up. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Trailblazers trailed by 11. Lillard attacking. That's good. Lillard's got 11 points.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Harden the pass to Fry. Harden outside. Passes to Fry. Dishes to Jones. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. High post try. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's now 6 points for James Harden. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
They retain possession.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team just as dangerous on the offense.
Thank you for your time, Kevin. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. These guys did not see this coming, but now they know what they're up against, and they're going to come out angry. Get ready to go toe-to-toe with them and cap this thing off.
Welcome back, everyone. Narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Really an extraordinary game for the Wizards. He has 14 points and 11 dimes. He is in complete control of this game.
Yeah, it's just going his way. Everything falling into place.
Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. And it's Cage in at the 5 down low. So that's how Terry Stotts starts the second half. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Lillard.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
It's Harden with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Harden's got 8.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for McCollum. And Portland again with the bucket.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
And Fry kicks to Dedmon. Now the pass to Fry. Now the dish to Harden. From 12 feet out, and the jumper is good. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Batum attacking, and he gets it to go.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Chance to see where James Harden ended up in the rankings last season. Field goal percentage. And he was a guy who was very efficient all season long shooting the basketball, finishing in the top 5 in field goal percentage.
And the percentage he shot from the three-point line, Steve, was, really kind of video game-like in terms of how good he was from there. More than anything else, I think it was a product of his flawless shooting mechanics. I mean, he's very solid in how he shoots it and how he positions himself to shoot.
Lillard dishes to Batum. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss. Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Knocked loose, and here's the break. For the finish, and Fry slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Lillard misses.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
They're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The 3. Count the bucket. Lillard's got 16 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today. They've needed it.
And here is Fry. 20 points for him. Here's Harden on the wing. Inside. Pulls up on the wing. Dedmon's shot is off.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Lillard attacking. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Fry passes to Dedmon. Harden left side. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
James Harden has simply been getting it done. 12 points and 1 assist.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
Houston making a switch here. Montejunas is checked in.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Lillard. Here's Fry. Pass to Ariza. He kicks it to Fry. Houston moving it around. 5 to shoot. Back to Ariza. Get the shot. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Ariza, right side. Pass to Fry. Back to Ariza. Ariza gets a screen from Fry. Ariza goes in. Takes a good advantage of that screen. Ariza's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Portland. Turner comes in for C.J. McCollum. Batum attacking. Lets it go from deep. And Turner with the basket on the assist from Batum. 9 points for Evan Turner. Rockets leading by 13. Feeds it to Harden. He dishes it to Montejunas. To the paint. Here's Fry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Fry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
Outside, Batum. Kicks to Aldridge. Batum against Harden. Batum attacking. The Trailblazers made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Free throw good, Nicholas Batum. So for the Trailblazers, Scott comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brooks in for Damian Lillard. And a change for the Rockets. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Al Harden, he's got 14. Now here's Montejunas. Here's Fry. Nice D from Brooks. Trailblazers trailed by 13. On the wing, Turner. There's the triple. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 12 points for Evan Turner.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And Fry kicks to Harden. Here's Nicholson. Again, the Rockets score.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Brooks outside. The feed now to Turner. And that one's good. Turner's got 8 points in the quarter.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
They There's 57 seconds left in the third. It's tipped. Batum with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Turner leading the charge. Brooks misses.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Fry with the ball. 22 points for him. Here's Nicholson. Pocket 6. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And it's Houston with another.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Brooks outside. On the wing, Turner. Right side, Turner. That one a little long.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And it has not been on just one occasion tonight that we've seen some excellent court vision from this man. State Farm assisted the game replay, featuring one of 11 tremendous assists on the game from Fry.
And you're right, Kevin, about this performance here tonight. We've seen play after play. He's playing well when he's really in a group. This offense is like a well-oiled machine.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Fry in at point guard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Andrew Nicholson out there with Terrence Jones.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
On the wing, Harden. Right wing. Harden left side. Here's Fry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fry's got 10 points here in the second half.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the whistle. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Aldridge sets up the pick now for McCollum. Lillard attacking. Turner dishes to Aldridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Fry passes to Dedmon to the inside. Stolen by McCollum. Fast break in on the Trailblazers. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And Turner kicks to McCollum. He feeds it to Lillard. And here's McCollum. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet out. And he gets it to go. McCollum's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
Jones dishes to Fry. Back to Jones. Houston moving it around. And Fry gets to Ariza. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Turner against Jones. Turner passes to Lillard. And the shot is good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Jones kicks to Fry. Another miss by Houston. Portland's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Houston. Fry's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fry's got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out of them.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Taking so many shots down there. They're not really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
Harden outside. Passes it to Fry. Dishes it to Dedmon. No good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Fry. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. And that one's good. And now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Jones sets the pick for Harden. Now the pass to Jones. Fry with the ball. Lillard picks him up, and Fry kicks to Harden. The dish to Jones. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 8 points for Terrence Jones. Here's Lillard. Outside Turner. Pass to Aldridge. And Jones sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Fry. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Lillard. Ariza against Turner. Pass to Key. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and... Two. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Rockets leading by 4. Now Fry. Outside Jones. And he gets the bucket. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
He's been key for this team's offense the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
Turner against Ariza. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. From 17 feet out. And that is good.
You know, Kevin, he's not always looking to put up big numbers, but he's doing a nice job here.
For Houston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th of 9. Harden draws the double. Jones dishes to Harden. Good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Evan Turner. Has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Now here's McCollum, guarded closer. Shoots from the line, and again, it's Portland converting.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Now, here's Fry. guarded by Lillard. Jones kicks to Fry. And that one's good. Fry's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Here's Aldridge. Some solid defense from Fry.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Jacks up a 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Lillard. And it's blocked by Fry. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Five on the clock. The 3 from Harden, and another 3 for Houston.
Well, clearly we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. And I think this was an excellent all-around performance for the Rockets.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for them too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Trailblazers.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the Wizard. You have to look at his steals and when he would come up with them as major factors in this result.
And he misses the first.
Cover somebody.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within single digits. There's 10 seconds left in the game. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
So Houston wins it. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
Always stress the defense to us. I never want to let either him or the rest of the team down. Our goal every night is to come out and give them trouble running their offense. I think we accomplished that.
Earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke.